So in today's video, we're going to be talking about why Turbo is not pumping, and we're going to be talking as well about the general market and our favorite meme coins and what's going on today as a general update. So with no further ado, let's get into it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. So people that are holding Turbo now are probably thinking what's going on with it. Now, I was checking their Twitter page, and they just got a Turbo chain swap, or Turbo chain, let's say. They launched it in partnership with Aurora or Near protocol, but there is not much happening with the price. I was checking what people are saying in general, what the community feels like, or what the general feeling that is going on here with people, and it seems like people are not so much happy with the price action, which is very normal, right? If you're holding Turbo, you've seen a lot of ups and downs, especially if you just got in after the major pump to $600 million previously here, which is right around it right now, this previous top, which was basically right around here, where we had Bitcoin finally breaking above 40K and the Bitcoin ETFs kind of approval. This is where we got the major, biggest altcoin season ever. This is very important to keep in mind, which we're gonna get back into. So pretty much a lot of people, I'm guessing, because this is how the market works, people don't buy things when they are low. I'm guessing a lot of people that bought Turbo here are pretty much either multi-millionaires, or they sold and they left, or they have a mid bag, or they are strong believers and they don't care really about this price action because they are deep in profits. So the people that are worried now are probably the people that bought around this area. So today's video is going to explain to you what's actually happening here and why the price is not going up. This is important, right? Because everybody cares about the price, and they say price is king, right? We don't care about what's going on with it, about the listings, even though people say they care about those listings and all that. But people care about the listings because in general, listings may mean higher prices, right? In general, which they do. I'm gonna explain. Also, people don't care about these now. Turbo coin is a meme coin, and people don't like that it's now has a utility, kind of like Shiba Inu as well has some sort of Shiba swap and Shiba chain and all that. So people don't like that a meme coin kind of goes to become a / utility coin. But that happens only because the price is not moving up. So if the price was moving up, everybody would be happy with that, and all other meme coins will start doing exactly the same. But since now the price is not doing well, nobody's talking about that. So basically, why the price is going down? First off, it's, I think, with the market today. The market is like that today. The market is not yet ready for the altcoin season and the meme coin season. That's what you need to understand. These markets, they flow into either we have a Bitcoin-led bull market, or we have an altcoin-led bull market where altcoins are pumping and Bitcoin is kind of like going sideways or slowly going up. But today, Bitcoin is literally the one leading the charge. Bitcoin is doing those massive moves. So every day you see those nice juicy pumps on Bitcoin, and everybody's looking at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin now is where the attention is at. So the attention is all on Bitcoin, and we can see clearly this with the Bitcoin dominance. This is what you need to understand. It's in the name. Bitcoin dominance means that Bitcoin is strong if it's up, and if it's down, it means altcoins are up. So now Bitcoin dominance is at 57%, almost 58%, which means 58% of the total value of the crypto space, right? If you take the whole crypto space in a basket, 57% of the money in that basket is in Bitcoin. So once that money flows back, which happens all the time, so this is why we are buying meme coins today. Or if you are holding Turbo, pretty much this is what you are expecting, either you know it or not, right? So this is what we do. What we do is we wait for this Bitcoin dominance to start going down, because this is signaling to us that now money is going from Bitcoin. So imagine that basket. Money is going from Bitcoin to other coins in the same basket, which are cryptocurrencies, other cryptocurrencies. Money stays in the space. That money goes back to altcoins. This is when we get the altcoin season. It generally lasts around a year, and this one would last until end of 2025 because we are repeating exactly 2021 all over again, which lasted as well a year. So this is good news for you. If you're holding Turbo and you see the price going down like that, you know that it is a general thing in the market. Everything is going down besides a few coins, but the power is not yet here. Like, you can go to the top meme coins by market cap, things are not looking good. By that I mean it's very normal to see this. It is completely normal. So that's the thing. Now, a lot of people are gonna wonder now when you look at this price action on Turbo and you see this. And you see this, like, Turbo here got a Kraken listing, which is a tier 1 exchange. Then later on got a Binance listing, which is another tier 1 exchange, and then got a pullback. But then there was this pump here. So the question here is, was this pump due to Binance listing or was it something else? So after the Binance listing, we've seen a retrace here, then a pump towards 900, almost 1 billion, let's say $900 million market cap Turbo. So what happened here? Was this because of Binance listing or was it something else? Now, definitely Binance listing did get Turbo some more attention, as also it got listed with more meme coins the same day. It got listed with Nero CTO as well on the same day. So this was also a day where Binance showed that they really want to support meme coins and that this cycle is really a meme coin cycle where big exchanges are really into meme coins. So the reasons can be multiple reasons, but my own reason is that leverage trading is slowly dying and exchanges make money from leverage trading, or at least they kind of want retail to be trading in their exchanges, and retail, this cycle is obviously very clear as they are interested into meme coins and not leverage trading. So that is why exchanges are supporting meme coins. Now, Binance listing made that case clear, where people started looking into meme coins. A lot of meme coins pumped around this time. If we look at Breton 8 as well, that I've been talking about, also pumped around that time, around October, September, right around here. And as well, if we go to this meme coin index, this is something that I created. You can also create by yourself if you go to TradingView, where you can get all the top meme coins, the ones that are the top 5, which is Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, BONK, Dog with Hat, and Floki, because these were here for a long time and they were top 5 for a long time. That's why we track them, because they basically tell us what the market is about. Is the market now meme coin driven or something else? So this is why we use this index here. So in October, leading September, October, this pump here, the collective market started pumping. The collective meme coin market started pumping. You can see that almost shows what Turbo did as well here. Pump and then retraced, and everything else retraced as well here. Then again, we had this pump here. You see this 4th of November and then 11th of November. These are weekly candles, these two here. So if we go here, this is the recent pump on Turbo. It really happened with the meme coin season. It happened with all other coins pumping. So then we had the Coinbase listing. This is key to understand, a Coinbase listing. So everybody would understand that after Coinbase listing, Turbo should start pumping. It makes sense, right? It's now on Coinbase, the biggest exchange, or not the biggest exchange by user, but the biggest US exchange where most of the global rich people are, right? Americans, very rich people. So that's why people like Coinbase listings. Coinbase listings mean a lot of retail from a first world strong country are gonna have access to Turbo now, legally buying Turbo on an exchange like Coinbase. So it should actually pump from here. But in fact, it marked the top on Turbo here. A lot of meme coins got a Coinbase listing around this time here. A lot of them as well. Mcoin got one on Coinbase. So it's not on Binance, but it's on Coinbase, and that was pretty much as well the top for it. Now what we need to understand is Coinbase listings and Binance listings usually mark a local top, not a definitive top, but a local top. which means we're gonna have a last squeeze up at some point. That's something to keep in mind when it comes to these exchange listings. Now the markets, this is very important. This is some education as well to keep in mind. The market are always forward looking. The markets are always speculating on the future. So if I am buying today, would I make profits in the future? And you probably heard somewhere this saying, buy the rumors, sell the news, which basically means people are trying to find out if a coin is gonna get listed on a major exchange or not, because this leading towards it, this builds up hype and builds up price action and gets the price pumping. So once that happens, there is nothing to look forward to. So after a Coinbase listing now, what can you look forward to here? What people are gonna look forward to from here, as Coinbase is the biggest thing that can happen to a coin. It's not only turbo related. Any coin that gets a Coinbase listing or a Binance listing sees a short-term downtrend. Now, this is the second thing why we're seeing a retrace on turbo. First is because the market overall, the meme coin market is seeing a retrace. The second thing is it got a major Coinbase listing. This is it, right? This is what people would call the finish line. Now, that means this price action is very normal, because I'm seeing when I go on Twitter and I see these people talking here, which that's why I'm making the video, to kind of hopefully educate a little bit, share my experience and what I've seen throughout the years in these markets. People don't understand what's going on. So like you can see a lot of people are just being mean and funning, and in this tweet you can see a lot of people are not happy, and this tells me that a lot of people bought either the Coinbase listing or don't understand what usually happens here. So what usually happens with coins when they get a major listing like that is they accumulate after, because there are going to be a lot of profit taking after the Coinbase listing announcement. So this was here, literally this was exactly this point. If we look at turbo on Coinbase, turbo USD, it's pretty much was it's just been bleeding since it got listed, and that's why people are pretty much very mad at what's going on now. But what they don't understand is very normal. As I explained, you got the Bitcoin dominance, and you got now the market is not really in favor of altcoins in general. All of them are seeing a retrace, all of them, right? The market in general is seeing a retrace. So now the question remains, will the price keep going down? What should happen here if you are a holder? Now, by the way, this video is mainly for turbo holders. For me personally, I'm not gonna be looking into adding any more turbo to my positions here. Now, I remember when turbo rallied and made the hype around here. This is what I was expecting back in the days. And I made a tweet about it, and I said that turbo will retrace around 70 or 60% and form a floor, and this is what happened here, and this was pretty much it. It was around $200 million, 240 million. I do think I made a video about it, and it was around here. That was the best time to get into turbo. Now, if you are holding turbo now, when you are wondering what's gonna happen here, so based on the charts, it seems like we're gonna have to find a floor again for turbo. Turbo needs to find a floor, which means it needs to trade down. Either it's gonna find the floor here or lower here. So we're gonna mark these levels for you here, guys, so you have a clear idea of what's going on. We might see turbo really going as low as $500 million in its market cap to just come back down to this accumulation part here, which is the previous floor around 500 million, or it could just set right around where it is right now. We could pretty much see a bounce from here, as it is now a kind of a mid-range level for it. It all depends what the market is gonna do. Now, keep in mind, turbo is just following the general market as I shown you. It is not a separate asset that is doing its own thing. It is pretty much following the market, and because now it's out of the hand pretty much of its initial court community and whatnot, like now the general market is trading it. So you gotta accept the game as it is right now. So it might just see a bounce from here, which is pretty normal to see after a few days of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of red. I do think we can see a bounce back to just hold this part, and then we might either see a low here, go here to mark the low and then back up here, or bounce from here back up again. That's what we could see. The chart is still bullish overall from when it was at 12 million or 10 million or 8 or way below here to today. This thing has just been going up. Now it does mark some local tops here and there, but overall it keeps going up. So nothing really major is happening, nothing really bad. When you go on Twitter and you can see the general sentiment over it is pretty bearish, but the charts are still pretty good. Now you might see some short-term pain and short-term price pain and whatnot, but overall everything is still looking good for that. So I hope this was helpful, guys. When it comes to Turbo, you got some education with what happens usually with this coins and with meme coins in general for long-term holds, let's say. So there is nothing really bad going on here other than it's just now being traded overall by the general market. So it's not anymore just the core community that Turbo had back in the days when it was below, let's say, $200 million in its market cap. Now it's a general publicly traded coin by the general cryptocurrency traders, which are gonna do the trading thing, which basically they're just gonna keep trading it, and which means you're gonna see those pullbacks, you're gonna see those accumulation phases, you're gonna see those impulse moves, and that's what's gonna happen with it. And it is part of the game because now Turbo is a top large cap coin. So that's about it here, guys, with Turbo. Now with the general market, I think I've touched on it in general. Now we're waiting for the crypto index or the meme coin index to start flooring and start bottoming, and we're waiting for basically the Bitcoin dominance to start pulling back. And we do have an FOMC meeting happening today as well, where the Feds are going to talk about cutting rates and everything like that, which is very important, which is basically what we're waiting for them to start cutting rates and start printing again and start stimulating the economy. And basically this is what those meme coins thrive on and altcoins thrive on. So this is what we're waiting for. Now a little update as well about Breton 8 today. It got a successful listing on xt.com. So congratulations, guys. This thing is still going strong, looking good as well, and still building over time. So things are looking great overall. I'm still pretty much bullish on all meme coins in general that are building and lasting long in these cycles and doing the work and staying around while the market is not really the most bullish right now. So things are still the same. And one last thing before we end the video is to keep in mind is everything is waiting for Mr. Ethereum to do something. So that's the thing here, guys. Ethereum got rejected from that 4K level. And for the new people here, what you need to understand is ETH around here back in the days, it broke above its all-time high from 2017. This is when the altcoin season started with ETH breaking out. So we are waiting for ETH to break out. All still doing that. Overall, the altcoin season hasn't happened, and whatever now is happening is an accumulation and a shaking out or shake out, whatever you want to call it. We're just waiting for the major altcoin season to happen, which is where most of the people make money. There is gonna be time when we're gonna see a real major altcoin season, and that's when ETH is gonna be above its all-time high, and we finally can celebrate and relax and make some money in this market when we're gonna enter the up-only season. Anyways, guys, hope this was helpful. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching today's video till the end, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.